Hey everyone, it's Shaz and this is Shazness Wellness. So I want to just quickly jump on today and do a video about what my birth plan is because I get this question a lot and I'm sorry for my surroundings or if the lighting is off. I've had a crazy week, honestly a crazy pregnancy, but pretty much the water heater broke and then we had plumbing issues and a pipe burst. So we have like 10 days of construction right now, which is super inconvenient being like almost 9 months pregnant. But whatever, namaste, it is what it is. So baby boy is 36 weeks and I did choose to go with midwifery instead of like an OBGYN, like an obstetrician, just because I felt like when I had a meeting with both of them, I just felt more comfortable with the midwife. It was more like my style and they just had more time to answer my questions and longer meeting periods. So I really enjoyed that. Now, in terms of my birth plan, I honestly don't have one. I don't. So I came to that decision because life is unpredictable. If I've learned anything is that if I have a plan and I have like a 5-year plan or a 1-month plan, things just go in all different sorts of directions. And then sometimes I feel more disappointed in myself or maybe I reflect being like I should have done something differently. So I'm just doing what I know best and I do it based on all aspects of my wellness, which is intuition. So, you know, I did the Candida cleanse, I did really strict diets and exercise programs, but in terms of my wellness, I just now follow my intuition. I work out when I need to work out, I eat whatever I crave, and I obviously know what healthy foods are versus junky foods are, and I find a balance. So in terms of my birth plan, I'm going about that the exact same way. The game plan is listen to my body. If I am dying and I feel like I need epidural, then I will get epidural. But it will really come down to where I am emotionally and mentally and spiritually that day. My midwife did an amazing job of explaining the difference between pain and suffering. So pain is something that is not forever. It is just something that you have to deal with in the moment. And suffering is more of like, it's more of a mental thing, like you thinking, I'm dying, I can't do this, right? But you know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, a baby. But again, I can't speak because I don't know what contractions feel like. So, you know, she said that she did it naturally without epidural. So, you know, I can't know. But if for me, it feels like it's just too much pain and I feel like I know this is pain and not suffering, but it's a lot of pain that I feel like I'm having a hard time handling, then I'll get the epidural. But the reasons why I don't want to get an epidural is because I've done a lot of research on what the best positions to give birth in, like standing, squatting, hands and knees, and in the water. Obviously, sorry if this is TMI, but we're talking about birth plans here. I want to minimalize ripping down there as much as possible if I do get the chance of having a vaginal birth. So I've just read that like a water birth, and again, being in those positions where your hips are more open and you're using gravity to pull down baby is easier than just like being on your back and like people like holding up your legs. I'm really, really grateful that again, I chose midwife because I get the options of giving birth in those positions. So that is something that I learned. I'm pretty sure with an OB, you don't really get the option of giving birth in hands and knees or standing or in the water. So I pray if I'm strong enough to go without epidural, I get to experience those positions of giving birth because it'd just be easier on my body. I already feel better in those positions right now being pregnant. Just me lying on my back, like it feels very heavy and uncomfortable on my just hips and internal organs. But when I go to all fours and I practice, you know, some cat-cow poses and yoga, it feels so much better on my back and my hips. And in case you're thinking it, no, I am not doing an at-home birth. I am choosing to go to the hospital, but my midwives will take care of me there. And the other good thing that I have the option of is a water birth, like I mentioned. So the hospital that I actually am giving birth in has whirlpools. And again, because midwives are trained of giving birth in the water, if I am in the water without epidural and, you know, it feels good in there and I decide to have baby in there, I totally can. So I can't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I might need a C-section. I don't know how my body will react to labor. I don't know how my baby will react to labor. As long as me and baby are happy and healthy and, you know, we get through it together, that is really my main goal. And some people have asked me why you can't go on hands and knees and squatting when you have epidural. And the reason is because when you have epidural, the point is to not feel anything. So you actually are completely numb from the waist down. So obviously you can't feel your legs, you can't stand, you can't put pressure on them. So your only option is to be on your back and to have, you know, nurses or family and friend members help hold up your legs to give birth. From what I'm told, I honestly am going off of what people have told me in my research. I'm a first-time mom, so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just letting you know my birth plan is to go off of intuition. I'm really excited to rewatch this video and either laugh at myself and be like, haha, Shazness, you knew nothing. Epidural was the first thing you did. Or, you know, I come back and be like, you did it, girl, you did the water birth. I think deep down I want to go natural just because, you know, we've done it for years and I don't know, like I think we've gone a little soft, but to be honest, if the technology is there, it's like, why not use it? So I'm kind of conflicted. I think we have so much intelligence within our bodies and within our souls that we tend to ignore and just let doctors and people tell us what to do. And sometimes we just know what's best for us because we live in this human body. So I'm gonna do my best to be in that state where I'm listening to myself and I don't let my fears and the pain get to me. But if it does, it does. And I'm not gonna be hard on myself because again, I just wanna make sure mama and baby are happy and healthy. If you are a mom and you have some input, definitely feel free to put it below. It is YouTube. Just be kind with your words and kind with your comments. You know, it is hard to just lay out your feelings on YouTube sometimes and keep it real, but that is my motto, so I will always keep it real with you guys. If you're new to my channel, I make videos every single Wednesday, and if you are already a subby, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this update, and when is this baby gonna come, guys? It's February. It is the official month of my due date. Anyways, I'm gonna go because these construction people I think are done. I don't hear anything, so sending love, XOXO Shazness Wellness. Peace.